A Nampa family prepares to lay a 4-year-old girl to rest after almost 2 weeks on life support. The little girl and her family were in a car crash at a Nampa intersection earlier this month. And now many question the safety of that intersection that has seen other deadly accidents. Mike Sharp investigated and is on your side with the story.
Roland, 2 people have died after accidents at and near the intersection of Orchard and Lake in Nampa in just the last 7 months. And it turns out the people in danger don't have to be driving. The wrecks aren't just staying in the intersection.
Having another wreck right here in front of our place, just down the road, with someone that we know has just been incredibly difficult.
As a firefighter, Mike Phillips is trained to deal with death and loss. But recent events challenged his strength and that of his family.
Having things happen that close together and having them that close to home really makes it difficult to deal with it.
Phillips says the problem is the intersection behind me, the intersection of Lake and Orchard in Nampa. It's an intersection that has seen multiple wrecks in recent years, including one that killed a little girl earlier this month. That little girl, Allison Defer, was the daughter of Phillips's co-worker. But it's not the first time a wreck near the intersection hit a little too close to home for Phillips, literally.
He missed my house by 20, 25 feet at the most. This last one that came through was 10 feet closer than that. And that's the corner where my daughter's bedroom is.
These marks in his front yard show just how close a wreck came to his little girl in December, a wreck that left a teenager dead. Now Phillips wants something changed. He wants the intersection to be made safer. And it turns out he's not the only one who has noticed the dangers at his cross streets.
This intersection at Lake and Orchard was among the highest accident incident intersections that we have.
It turns out the intersection was so dangerous, it was identified as one of 6 intersections needing safety improvements, needing them bad enough that the Canyon Highway District applied for and received a grant to pay for those improvements. If the grant money's there, why haven't the changes been done? The answer, according to Hopper, has to do with process. Engineers are attempting to figure out exactly how to improve the intersection. They're considering things like flashing lights, alerting drivers of a coming stop sign, or even lane widening so small islands can be put in. And the good news is they've already started that work.
Any modifications to intersection control are performed as part of an engineering study. And we're in the process of doing an engineering study on that intersection to identify the needs.
And that work couldn't come any quicker for Phillips, who built a cement barrier in front of his home to protect his family.
This is the yard where my kids play. This is the yard where my dogs stay. This is my family's area that we spend a lot of time in. And to have something like that come through your yard, I mean, woo, if that doesn't make an impact on you, I'm not sure what it would.
For people like Phillips, help is on the way.
In the next year, there will be modifications made at that intersection. If indeed it's warranted by study, by examination of the results of this accident and the other accidents in recent history, we could see changes sooner than that.
The Canyon Highway District will be meeting next week to go over police reports from the most recent wreck in the intersection. At that point, they'll be able to make decisions about a timeline moving forward. Live in studio, I'm Mike Sharp. Today's 6 on your side.